sounds better? What sounds better to you? The R7 1800X or the R7 Pro 1800? It's just a bit weird, in my personal opinion. And obviously that doesn't mean it's not genuine, but I just thought by now, if it was genuine, we would see more of this, you know, people popping up, and at least as the time I'm recording this, there's not been anyone that's really verifying these leaks, but obviously at the end of the day it doesn't mean much. I do remember the original source had said that the people that had spoken to were legitimate and they were, you know, trustworthy and all of that stuff, but obviously at the end of the day that doesn't mean much. So take this one with a pinch of salt. But Intel's Lake Crest chip, you don't have to take with a pinch of salt because, well, this has been confirmed by Intel, so that's kind of nice. It's nice to not have, you know, stuff that's kind of up in the air, isn't it? It's really confusing. So, the Lake Crest, chips are going to be aiming at deep neural networks. So, just for your FYI, it probably doesn't mean that you're going to be plugging this in to your PCIe slot anytime soon. Obviously, maybe Intel will spot that GPU sales are doing pretty well and maybe make a decision in the future, but for now, this technology is not going to be used at all. Now, obviously, Nvidia and AMD have been very active when it comes to AI and all that stuff. A lot of Nvidia's conferences, much to the frustration of gamers, may I add, is always dedicated to artificial intelligence, whether that's been from servers and deep neural networks down to self-driving AI. You know as well as I do, that's pretty much the foundation of the business at this point. So, a individual by the name of Rao, who is Intel's Vice President of Data Center Group and General Manager for AI Solutions, which is a pretty hefty title. We have developed the Nirvana hardware especially for regards to deep learning workloads. In this area, two operations are often mixed: matrix multiplication and convolution. Quote. So, just so we're clear, Lake Crest is the chip, whereas the technology behind the chip, the deep learning, is known as Nirvana. Now, Nirvana were actually bought out by Intel back late last year. Actually, no, it wasn't quite late. I believe it was like August-ish time. But anyway, they were bought out for over $350 million US. And so this technology has formed the basis of Lake Crest. Intel will then do a follow-up after that, known as Knight's Crest. Now, as I said, this is not designed for video games. This is designed specifically for AI workloads. And Intel is using a new architecture. The architecture in this case is known as FlexPoint, and this will be used inside arithmetic nodes inside of the Lake chip. So what we have here is, according to Intel's own slides, unprecedented levels of parallelism, which offers up to 10 times the performance of current state-of-the-art. Low power tensor operations, high bandwidth memory 12 times faster than DDR4, and proprietary inter-chip links that link up to 20 times the bandwidth of PCIe. Now, of course, this is really important because so that means if you're farming data across chips, you don't have the latency inherent. So, from what we're looking at, the coprocessor, which is of course will feature 32 gigabytes of high bandwidth memory too. So naturally, that means you've got 4 8GB stacks on the interposer, and this means you've got 1 terabyte of clock speed of 2 gigahertz. So at a deeper level, each chip contains 12 processing clusters, which will feature several cores each. Now I say several because unfortunately the exact number has not been given, period. So each high bandwidth memory 2 controller has its each HBM2 memory, has its own HBM controller. So in theory, this chip is going to absolutely scream in terms of performance. What does this mean? Well, it's going to be a very competitive market when it comes to AI. At the moment, AI, despite the fact that we've made a lot of leaps and strides, is still pretty young. There's a lot of stuff left to do. There's a lot of inefficiencies and frankly just a lot of performance extra things before we really start moving in the AI age, but it is starting to just get absolutely ridiculous at this point. So what are my thoughts on the whole situation? Well, Nvidia obviously are spending millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars per year on their own technologies. The problem is, at the end of the day, they are still having to compete against perhaps some of the old guard Intel, and this company that they've acquired, Valeera Technology, basically has really propelled them into greatness. So it really comes down to like what they're going to be using it for, and obviously how developers really utilize it. And once again, because this is for a specific purpce, deep learning, and that's really what it's aiming for. It's not like you're going to be playing the new Doom on this or anything like that. So there is that to bear in mind. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.
Yesterday I discussed the topic of the PlayStation 4 Pro Boost mode, which essentially was a mode
shatter their constructs. Deliver the gems to my altar before. Well done.
Always love a pocket healer.
Enemy slain. Double kill.
Don't make it so easy.
Yes, kill them. Strength gathers. Soon your foes shall know my power firsthand.
Thanks, friend.
Forts destroyed. Descend, web weavers. Slaughter anything in your way.
Let's cut forward. Love me not healing. Thanks, friend. The shadows part. I'll stop them.
It is over for now.
Now you're thinking like a rogue. Not enough energy.
Destroy them. Deliver the gems of power to my altar.
This hero. Hold sharp. I am the blade in the dark.
The prey has fallen.
I told you to watch your back. Take out this target. Time for you to
Good.
for the Sindora.